race, then what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take much here, especially restarts, the way that, everybody's kind of packed up here. And unfortunately, we got the worst end of the deal. So disappointed, probably more disappointed because, this team, we came here last year, we went down a path and we weren't as good as we wanted to be. And Jim Pullman and this whole 7 team, we have worked tirelessly on trying to make sure when we came here to Indy that we had a car that was capable of not only running up front, but trying to win this race. And, I know how important it is in Indianapolis to the ecosystem of the sport, but even for me, right, the want to win here again is high. And you never know how many opportunities you're even going to have to race here, let alone win here. And I think that's the hardest part. They brought an incredible Hellman Spicy Mayo Chevrolet, and we were able to get up there and to lead the race and to manage well. We lost the lead a couple of times and we were able to get it back. Those are really key moments for me that I feel really good about. So regardless, Connor's leading. I don't know if the rain's going to hold off or not, but my biggest hope is that we can get Dale Jr. and Kelly Earnhardt Miller and just everybody at JR Motorsports that 100th win, right? That's really special.
You vacillated between taking the top lane and taking the bottom and sticking with your teammate. You took the top. Was there anything that you had learned earlier that helped you lead to that decision?
Yeah, I mean, I think unfortunately, you want to take the bottom and do the things that are normal, right? Especially when you got a teammate behind you. But it just looked as though every time we started on the bottom, I lost out, and every time I started on the top, I won out. And, in my mind, I guess you hope that what happens in turn 2 doesn't happen if you're on the top. And, if you're on the bottom, you got to be mindful of that. And I think that's what kept me from taking the bottom, is knowing that had happened a couple of times already. And obviously no contact, but, you get uncomfortable with a car to your outside. And so I took the top knowing that, and unfortunately, it didn't work out in my favor.
How are you feeling right now?
I feel fine. I mean, it really wasn't a hard hit. It was kind of a glancing blow, but the problem is here, there's not a hit that doesn't do a lot of damage to your race car. I think that's probably the most frustrating part. I don't. Every time I've ever seen a crash here, it's like a big crash. But this place is just special, and I'm disappointed. I think physically I'm 100%. Mentally I'm at 1% because I'm just so frustrated and disappointed, and there's really not anything I can do about it other than go back, watch the video back, learn from what happened today, and go to a couple weeks from now and try to win another one.
With this warrant?
Oh, he just said, man, I was proud of the effort there. Way to go back and get it back. I told him I was sorry that we didn't get the 100th win. I told him if we get it, I'll be in victory lane celebrating with you, right? I think that's the most frustrating part. Yes, as a racer, you want to be the one to win those key milestone races. But as somebody that's been a part of this company for a long time, and as somebody that has watched the men and women at our company work tirelessly to have great Chevrolets week in and week out, 100 wins is no small feat. And I want to see that happen, and I want to be a part of it. And so we'll go celebrate and have a lot of fun, but it's going to sting being the one that, listen, anything can happen from 20 to go or 15 to go, whatever the number was, anything can happen. So you can't count your chickens before they hatch, but man, it's disappointing.
Was this just part of racing, or is this something that would warrant a conversation with Kyle?
I don't know. I'll have to go back and look at it. I don't really have a whole lot to say on it right now. I think, we'll go back and look at it and see what happened.
As it stands right now, your points lead, assuming it finishes this way, would be about 20 points. Just how difficult does this result make the rest of the weeks, before the playoffs start now, and trying to defend that, first place?
Makes me really proud of what we accomplished at the beginning of the year, because I think this is like 5 bad races in a row or whatever it is, and we're still got a 20-point lead. So, I think that's the key for me, is just how good of a job this team has done to get the stage win today, second and first. I think we're going to finish about 35th, right? So, even with a 35th place finish, those bonus points and those stage points go a long way to making it less of a sting. If you don't have those points, you're sitting at 0, right? You got the guys right on you. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, I'm proud of the effort, of our team this year, and we'll keep after it. Listen, when these playoffs start, we're gonna be just fine.
Justin.
My Place Hotels is proud to be the official hotel partner of Frontstretch. With plush beds, in-room kitchens, and pet-friendly hotels, My Place makes for the perfect pit stop when traveling. Frontstretch fans can use promo code Frontstretch to save 10% on your stay at any of our nationwide properties. Sign up for our Stay Rewarded program to get even more savings. With My Place Hotels, don't just stay, stay rewarded.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back more for some great racing video content. And if you like us, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.